For example, especially when I came to I'm now in Finland. So I slowly started learning about Christianity and especially Jesus Christ and uh, where is he placed in ourselves. So many things that I understood better, of course, when my perspective got better and with Sage Yoga. So everyone has their own aspect in subtle system and how they have worked out different chakras. And they were all, of course, you can feel it in your nervous system. That's what Sri Mataji said, that your awareness should tell you the truth. So, yeah. So that's a little bit of my own journey, I would say, from Hindu background to learning about what other incarnations said and how they are related within us. So, but very good question. And very genuine question, actually. So, is anybody new to the side room? Okay.
No.
No. Okay, that's good to know. And so, if you have not prepared your foot soak, you can definitely do that. Right now, we have some minutes. And also prepare olive oil if you have. So, I have prepared some already. So, we have a quote in front of us. Today's topic is related to left Nabhi chakra, and we can see where it is in our subtle system very soon. But today's a quote is about again religion. So, as you can see and read, is that Sri Mataji is talking about um, fanatism um, in religion, and especially against your inner religion, innate religion, which Rahul Bhaiya was talking about, which comes from within, from the spirit, and that's when you get the discretion and knowledge, what is right for you and what is not right for you, and the spirit also represents love within our hearts. So, for example, Srimataji is saying here that when you start hating others, then it reacts on you like a horrible poison because it covers the heart. It really covers the heart, and actually, you can't see the whole perspective, and also you cannot, it's hiding or covering your own love. So, it doesn't make you see everything. So hatred is something that really covers your heart and your vision. So, and and of course, like uh, they cut some, for example, like uh, Sri Mataji is saying that the nature never hates anyone, and also like only this ability can be shown from human beings. But of course, when you come to the reality, to the spirit, that's when you realize that it does no good to yourself, actually. And the forgiveness and all of this comes, and then you also become more empathic, actually. So I would like to add a little bit to this, is that the faith and love within your heart uh, is a very good uh, builds a very good immune system against this fanatism, actually, because when you don't have love and faith in your heart, that's when it develops. Okay. So I guess we can start, Bhaiya.
Yes.
Yes? Okay. All right. So welcome everyone again. My name is Ela. I'm from India originally, but living in Finland. And I have been practicing Saj Yoga for about um, how many years? Like 10, 11 years. So, and I'm happy here to be with you all and to share my own experience, especially with Left Nabhi, and also to share uh, where it is placed in our subtle system, what it represents, how can we meditate on it, how can we ask our mother Kundalini to develop the qualities of left Nabhi, and of course Sri Mataji's speech to give us the whole idea and knowledge about left Nabhi. So, today's topic is with love, enrich yourself and others, and we will learn soon how it caters to the left Navi. Yes. So, maybe I can, before getting into Footsoak meditation, we can see where left Nabi is. So, as you can see, there is the first chakra that I'm sure you have gone through if you have been already for some months here in the side room. Uh, for example, innocence, Muladhara chakra. Second is the creativity. The third is the Nabi. Actually, the Kundalini goes with Muladhara chakra to the Nabi, and then it goes to the Swadhisthana chakra, which is the second creativity. So even though it is placed in this manner and in this order, but the Kundalini first goes to the Nabi chakra. So when we ask for who we are, the knowledge, which is the Kundalini within ourselves to give us the self knowledge, she rises and of course she goes through our all seven centers, but first she gives us the peace within us. So she indicates that this is the real satisfaction and peace and seeking um, that um, you have been going through, and this is that's the center that gets nourished uh, first. So the left side of the Nabi chakra, Nabi means the stomach area. So the left side of our stomach area is the left Nabi. So left side. So that's where this aspect is placed, and it represents peace, generosity, and the contentment within us, because we have been seeking this knowledge for whole our lives and from many lives, and then when we find it, we get that actual contentment that we have not gotten from anything else. So the real satisfaction. It also represents our family life, family well-being, and and on the highest level, it represents our self-respect, dignity, discretion of what is auspicious for us and what is not. So that's the left nabi. Now we can start with the foot soak. I hope you can see me well. All right. So we can all raise our kundalini and take a bandhan. We can also vibrate our Footsoak water, and we can pray to our Mother Kundalini that may the powers of the sea in this water be um, enlightened, and it takes away all the imbalances within us. And now we can put our feet. So we can first look at Sri Mataji's picture in front of us.
Ila, can you be little louder? The volume is little low. Yeah.
So we can look at Sri Mataji's picture in front of us. And at the same time, now we can put both our hands towards Mother Earth. And we can at the same time put our attention on the first chakra, which is the Mooladhara chakra, the root chakra. And here we can ask Mother Earth, please take away all the imbalances from our Mooladhara chakra. And if your eyes are automatically closing, then you can close your eyes. Mother Kundalini, please give us wisdom, innocence, discretion, and humility. Now we can bring our left hand to the lap and focus our attention on the left hand. The right hand remains towards Mother Earth. So now we are focusing our attention on the left channel and receiving the vibrations from the left hand. And all the imbalance is going to Mother Earth from the right hand. Mother Kundalini, please strengthen our left channel. Please make us stronger than our past, emotions, and attachments. And please give us pure knowledge about ourselves and pure desire to know ourselves. Now we can bring the right hand to the lap. Now we can bring our right hand to our heart. And here we can affirm, Mother Kundalini, by your grace, I am the Spirit. I am pure love, pure joy, and pure attention. Please let the light of the Spirit shine in my heart, in my attention, and in my brain. Now we can put the right hand on the left side of our neck, where the neck and the shoulder meet. And here, with full confidence, we say, I am not guilty. I am not guilty about anything. Now we can put the right hand to the lap. We can raise our left hand towards the sky. Now we focus our attention on the right hand. And now we take the vibrations from our right hand and all the imbalances away from us to the ether element or to the sky element. Mother Kundalini, please take away all the heat in our body to the sky. Take away all the thoughts that are stuck in our right side, all the plannings. And please cool down our attention. Now we can bring the left hand to the lap. And now we can put the right hand on our forehead. And for the Kundalini, our Mother Kundalini, to pass through the Agnya Chakra, we forgive ourselves and we forgive others. So here we say, I forgive myself and I forgive others. I forgive all the thoughts, all the emotions, all the opinions. I forgive. Now we bring the right hand on top of our head and we massage on top of our head in a clockwise manner. And we raise our hand and feel our Mother Kundalini and feel our attention getting connected to the all-pervading power. And now we allow the grace from all-pervading power to go into our Sahasrara and all the way down. And we meditate keeping both our hands on our lap. And we meditate in silence for a few minutes. Now we can slowly open our eyes and we can rinse our feet and keep the foot soak bowl at the side. And once we are ready, we can hear Sri Mataji's talk on Left Nabhi. Thank you.
Why this principle of the Graha Lakshmi was specially created to overcome that hatred, to subdue that icy stuff called hatred, to remove from the minds of the people hatred, this Lakshmi, Graha Lakshmi principle was created. How? In the family, when you have a household, the Graha Lakshmi principle has to subdue the hatred between the children, between the husband and the children. But if she herself enjoys her hatred, then how can she subdue it? She is the source of that peace which subdues hatred. Now in India we have joint families. You too have relations like uncles, aunties, this, that. The housewife's job is to smooth out all angularities of people which creates friction. Now the man has to worship a housewife. He said so, yatra narya pujyante tatra ramante devata. Wherever the housewife is respected, there only the gods reside. In our country, I must say, credit must go to the housewives. Because we are no good for economics, no good for politics, administration, hopeless. Menfolk are useless. They don't know any household work or anything. Women have kept it to themselves. But our society's first class is maintained by the women of the household. So the man has to respect the housewife. That's very important. If he does not respect his housewife, there's no possibility of any Graha Lakshmi Tattva being maintained. It's like the preservation of that principle of a housewife. But some men, many of them, think that it is their birthright to ill-treat their wives, to torture them, to say all kinds of things. will be angry if she is a good woman. But if she is a nagger, if she is a bhoot, then they are subdued, completely subdued. If the wife is a bhoot, then the husband always sort of tries to please her and be extremely kind to her. You know she is a bhoot after all, be careful. Don't know what time the bhoot will come like a snake on you. And if she knows how to nag or to argument, then also they are afraid. There's no love. They have no love or respect for her. But they have an awe, a fear. And they are afraid of such a woman. Now some women think if they become flirtish, then the husband are better controlled. But their basic principle they lose. The basic Shakti that they have, they lose. And they land up in difficulties. So, the basic principle of a Graha Lakshmi is to respect her chastity. To respect her chastity. Outside, inside. That is the steadiness of it. Of course, most of the men take advantage of it. If the wife is docile or obedient, they make it a point that they just rule the wife left and right. All right? But this woman, the housewife, has to know that she is not docile. She is obedient to her own righteousness, to her own virtues, to her own qualities. If the husband is stupid, all right, he's stupid like a child, finished. But the husband has to know that he must respect, otherwise he is a lost case, he's finished. He's good for nothing. First thing is that you must see the woman in the household is respected as a Graha Lakshmi. Then the blessings flow. But in no way he should insult her or be unkind to her and raise his voice or say things to her. But a wife has to be the one who is to be respected. I have so many times said, your wife is dominating, give her 2 slaps on the face, of course, no doubt. She has not to be dominating. She has to remove the dominating forces of others. She is the source of peace. She is the source of joy. And she is the peacemaker. If she is the one who creates problems, then you can slap her nicely, bring her to her shape. It's all right. So it's a Graha Lakshmi Tattva is mutual. It doesn't depend only on the wife or the husband, but both of them. So once if you are making your wife suffer, your left Nabhi can never improve. Or if you are a bad wife, your left Nabhi cannot improve. Now in the West, the problem with the women is this, that they don't realize what is their power. An 80-year-old woman also would like to look like a bride. They do not feel their dignity and enjoy their dignity within themselves. They are the queen of the house. But they want to behave like cheapish, childish, young, frivolous girl. They don't feel the dignity of their being. They talk too much. They behave in a manner that doesn't behove a housewife. Like they'll take out their hands, talk like this, as the fisherwomen do when they sell their fish to someone and when they have to fight. Or they shout. Sometimes they shout also. I mean, I've heard they shout. And sometimes they beat their husbands. That's the limit. They start always comparing themselves with the husband to begin with. Like, I am such a rich man, rich man's daughter. I am from such and such family. My husband is from such a low family. He has no money, nothing. He is not educated, so he'll treat him. Treat him in a manner that shows no respect. Such a woman will lose all her powers. Also, in her own ways, she will feel guilty. She'll feel guilty because, first of all, nobody has right to look down upon anyone whatsoever, in Sahaja Yoga especially. Then to look down upon your husband is something unbelievable. He may not be a Sahaja Yogi, all right? He may not be up to the point. But by your behavior, by your strength, by everything, you can save him. But why are you losing yourself? By dominating others, by strangling others, by making your husband a very sort of a frog in the well, telling him, oh, we both are, after all, we should enjoy, let's have our house separately, nobody should come in the house, even a rat won't enter that house. Even to say, oh, these are my children, my husband, myself, is the negative of Sahaja Yoga, is a negative form of understanding. These are absolutely absurd things. They do not look like for any Sahaja Yogi or any Sahaja Yogi. All this kind of selfishness, all this kind of seclusion is against Sahaja Yoga. But a thing of a housewife is, oh, now, how much should I prepare? For example, there will be 50 persons coming. So the husband says, but only 10 are coming. Why do you want to have for 50 persons? But maybe they would like to eat more. But then why do you have 50 plates? Maybe they might bring their friends. So she thinks of her generosity. She enjoys her generosity. I have known many like that. Those who say are not even Sahaja Yoginis. They'll say, then, will you come, sister-in-law, will you come for dinner? Oh, I'm not coming. You cook too many things. Not coming. No, I'll cook very few things, but please come. Then she just starts thinking immediately, what vegetables are available in the market? What should I get? What is the best? I mean, I'm not their guru. I'm not their mother. I'm just a relation. But they want to express their love through the food. They are the giver of food. Annada. They are the Annapurnas. And this is one of the qualities the generosity if a woman doesn't have. She is not a Sahaja Yogi by any chance. Take it from her. Husband may be little miserly, doesn't matter. But wife has to be very generous. And sometimes she secretly gives money. Not to her own children, but to others. Such beautiful women have to be there in Sahaja Yoga. But I feel so sorry sometimes that the attack comes from the women of Sahaja Yogi, not from the men on me. I am a woman myself. I feel shocked that the women should attack me like this. For what? In Sahaja Yoga, there is no domination of any kind. But all this so-called idea of servility and domination comes from the false ideas you have about your own dignity, about your own understanding. You are not aware of yourself. You do not know that you are the queen. Nobody can dominate you. Who can dominate? The lady who rules the household. If supposing the husband says, I don't like this color, all right, leave it for a while. Then somebody will come and say, what a nice color. He'll say, such a nice color. Oh, don't change it. The woman must understand the men. They have big eyes. They are not microscopic. They see everything in a big way, you see. So today they will say something, tomorrow they will forget about it. And don't have microscope. They are too above these things. They are above these things. You must understand as they are. But if he sits on the horse, I must also sit on the horse and fall down. If he goes for skiing, I'll also go for skiing. If he develops his muscles, I'll also develop my muscles. It is coming to that point. I mean, women start looking like nothing on earth. You don't know what sort of women these are with big, big muscles, without any moustaches. So, this kind of stupid ideas we have. But there is no subordination of any kind. You are subordinated to your own dignity, to your own chastity, to your sense of honor, and above all to your righteousness. Because you are in charge of that. The man who is in charge has to look after that side. How many quarrels you create? How can you be quarrelsome when you are supposed to become the peacemaker? Supposing we send two peacemakers to some country to make peace, and they cut each other's throat. What will you say to such thing? You are the one who has to smooth down everything. You have the one who has to bring such expression of love, such sweet things, that the family itself feels rested in you, secured in you, because you are the mother. The family must feel secured within you. And this love is your power. This is your power, that you can give love. And giving love, you will find you will always enrich yourself.
We can now take the oil that we have and we can start massaging our left nabhi. So the oil and the light of the candle both help the left nabhi. Also the salt in your foot soak bucket, it helps the left nabhi, but the light and the oil is quite good. Because when we cannot express our love, the left nabhi becomes a bit dry and we lose our peace a lot. So it's nice to massage the left nabhi every now and then. Once we have put the oil and massage nicely the left nabhi, we can put both our hands on our lap and bring our attention inside. Now, keeping the left hand still on the lap, we bring the right hand towards our left nabhi, left side of our stomach. And we can remind ourselves, by your grace, Mother Kundalini, I am peaceful, I am generous, and I am satisfied. We can slowly bring our attention again on top of our head. If you wish, you can use your right hand, keeping it above your Sahasrara. And here we can ask the divine power to guide us in our role in our household. Please make us humble, loving, dignified, the real dignity. Please give us real dignity, the real discretion. For our well-being and the well-being of our household. Mother Kundalini, you take care of our family life and well-being. We do nothing. can slowly open our eyes. And we can raise our Kundalini and take a bandhan. Thank you, everyone. And let's also thank our Mother Kundalini for giving us self-realization, and may our true pure desire and the pure desire of many others in this world become true. And actually we can do one bandhan for the peace of the world. So we can take our left hand and use our right hand. So we use the right finger and just write on our hand, peace for the world, that they also feel the peace within themselves and also get this peace that we are experiencing. So then we just rotate our right hand in clockwise manner, and this is also called a bandhan. So we are just connecting with the divine and expressing our intentions. And sending the prayer. So this is how we can make one bandhan for everyone. Thank you so much for joining, and you can share your experience, or if you want to ask something, please feel free. So thank you so much. Thank you, Sintra. Thank you, Ashrit. Thank you, London. Thank you. Thank you, Baljeet. Thank you.
That was wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Meera. Thank you.
And I really appreciate you. You yourself were just so peaceful during that. It's always an inspiration with the teacher. Rahul gets the best teachers, and they're just magnificent. I feel inspired. So thank you for that.
Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you. It means a lot. Thank you.
And I do have a question.
Yeah.
Can we also use oil on our right side?
Um, I feel that you can use oil on the whole body actually. That I do also, especially like before going for shower. For example, like on Saturdays, I just put oil all over my body. For example, like almond oil or olive oil. Yeah, definitely you can do that.
And say my right knobby is kind of funky, kind of hurt. Oh, that's another question. Does the oil do a more cleansing or a more nourishing action?
Yeah, it's almost like putting a grease on your
Uh-huh.
you put the grease on your bicycle
Yeah,
for
yeah.
it to run better.
Right.
It's almost
It's
like,
like
yeah.
giving it a abandon, kind of making it work better.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, definitely, most definitely. And for the right nabi, of course, we can put the ice pack. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, Rahul, Bhaiya also has something that you can put, yeah, sugar. You can rub sugar on your right nabi, actually. And similarly, you can rub salt on the left nabi. So these are also some things that we can do.
Yeah. So it depends on the problem, Amira. Uh, uh, if it is to do something with the sugar problem on right nabi, then rubbing sugar will help. That's what Shimataji suggested. And ice pack to treat the heat.
And what I've also done for the right nabi sometimes is that I have dissolved sugar. I'm just adding what Bhaiya is saying because it's coming to my attention. That I have dissolved water and sugar and kept it in front of Sri Mataji to vibrate, and I have drank that as well. So, yeah.
Yes. So now you have three solutions: rubbing oil, salt, and sugar. I hope we did not confuse you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, I think no one has any questions. Then we can conclude. And yes, happy Sunday to everyone. Have a nice weekend and week ahead.
Thank you. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you, La.
Yeah, Ela,
Thank
you
you, Bhaiya.
definitely do need a louder microphone.
Yeah. Yes, definitely. Yeah, I will keep a note of this actually. Thank you. I hope you heard my voice throughout this session actually.
Yeah, got very powerful speakers.
Yeah, it was great. You did. Thank you for doing that.
Thank you.
Okay, bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Please.